Good morning. It's Nicole with Nick's Village. I'm doing an Aquarius reading, lighting up the sage so that I can clear the cards. www.nicksvillage.com for personal readings or any of the services that I do. I have an inner child workshop. I do an anointing love foot wash, which will be reflexology very soon. I'm training in that. All kinds of stuff. Check it out. Check me out. Subscribe to my website. You'll know what I'm up to. Subscribe to my YouTube. Like, comment, share the videos. If you want to comment and tell me things, I listen. Just make sure that you're nice. Be kind. You don't have to kiss my butt, but be nice in whatever criticism you're giving, because I will delete you, because I don't need mean people in my life. Yeah, just trying to clear the cards with some sage from the Capricorn reading I just did. These are our oracle cards. They're called the Trust Your Vibes oracle cards. We'll be doing those. We'll pick one of those, and we're using the inner child cards for the tarot. So we're gonna get started. What do we have for Aquarius today? Let's find out what's going on in the Aquarius world. All right. These cards were kind of jumpy. They wanted to be read. Those three. Oracle. Our oracle card is Time for Crayons. Sounds right up my alley. Some inner child stuff. Oh, Beauty and the Beast again. And I say again because Aquarius just got that. 9 of Wands. 2 of Crystals. Okay, let's see what these cards are talking about. I mean, Capricorn just got this. You are Aquarius. So this is card 8 of the Major Arcana. Major Arcana is card 0 to 21. It's the Fool's Journey. Those are major spiritual things that you have to learn for your soul to evolve. And if you don't learn them one way, the universe just keeps showing them to you and giving it to you in different ways until you get it. So they're lessons that you will learn. They're things that you have to learn for your soul to evolve here in this plane. The minor arcana are more of like, just your mundane everyday things that you come in contact with. And you have a 9 of Wands, which is spiritual stuff, and you have a 2 of Crystals, which is your resources. So it's wild because you got Time for Crayons, and I feel very playful down here. I'm trying to figure out what this card number 8 is saying to me. So I don't want to be caught in what it was saying to me when I was doing it for Capricorn just a couple minutes ago. So I'm trying to feel the card and really hear what it's saying. I feel like this card is talking about you speaking up for yourself, Aquarius. I think that you have a fear or you have an idea that when you speak up for yourself, when you assert yourself as having a right to exist, Aquarius, when you assert yourself as a knowledgeable, wise character, you see yourself as being seen as this beast. When you communicate in a more docile, way, when you have a lighter tone and you aren't really asserting your authority, you're leaning towards that. You're feeling like you don't want to assert, you don't want to offend. But you have this wisdom, you have this understanding of things. Tempered. So I keep hearing in yoga class, I've been hearing the word tempered a lot. And I just got that word. I just hit on that word in that card. So don't go hard in the paint with, I'm the authority, I know this, I've got this, and come at people like that. They're having a hard time accepting that, Aquarius. But also don't go to like, whatever you say. You know, the Eddie Murphy movie, she's bouncing on it. Whatever you like. Don't go there either. Find the temper, the place in the middle, the place that is true, the place that it's not to this and it's not slack. So I feel like the card is saying to you, Aquarius, to find that place, to find the wisdom and the balance of that place. Because you speak from a place of knowledge. You speak from a place of, you know, you've been here before, you know. But a lot of times, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to let it go. Because when you speak, I think a lot of times you're being told that it's coming across too aggressive. But it's the wisdom and the understanding behind it that's making it come off aggressive. It's because you know. Because you 100% know what you're talking about. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. You know 100% what you're talking about, Aquarius. You get it. You've got it. But sometimes you'll lean to this other side and just be like, yeah, whatever you say. And that the universe is telling you no. To find the balance in between those places and to speak from the understanding and the authority and the wisdom that you possess, Aquarius. And then we get to the Nine of Wands. You need to find your place. You need to find your Zen spot. You need to find the place where you can let your hair down and you can just be. Meditation is coming to my mind. So a lot of times in meditation, you can get a guided meditation that creates a place for you. And then it tells you can always come back there. So maybe you need to go into meditation and create this place where you can always return, because you need that. Your soul right now is calling for that. Maybe that'll help with this balance here, with you being able to balance that. If you can take that moment and get to that place. And this can be a physical place. Like, this doesn't have to be a place, a metaphysical place that you imagine and you meditate. This can be a place where you actually go and it's your place. Like, you can, like a secret garden is what's coming to my mind. Like a place where you can just go and be. And maybe you meditate there, maybe you pray there, maybe you just breathe there. But it's a place where you can get in touch with what's going on within you. I feel like it's a place in nature. I do feel like it's a place in nature. And in that place, it's like you want to also experience the childlike qualities within yourself, because they're peaking and they're trying to like come. And you don't have to be so serious, Aquarius. You're a grown up, but you don't have to be so serious. And then we get to the Two of Crystals. Crystals are your resources, your energy, your time, your love. I believe that Aquarius, and I believe that this is all kind of talking about the same thing, is this balance that you need to create in your life. It's not one or the other. It's not black or white. There's a whole variance of colors in the middle. And I think that you may have a hard time acknowledging the grays and the other colors that aren't just black and white. And I feel like the universe is asking you, and it's a place you've gotten into. It's not a place where your heart resides, because you have wisdom and you know better. It's a place that you've gotten into. And so right now you're at a place where it feels to me that Aquarius, you're working with heavy masculine, divine masculine energy, which is lines, and it's harsh, and it's clear, like this way and this. And I feel like the universe is asking you to balance that out with some divine feminine, which is really soft and round and kind of just like, oh, okay, and flowy and that kind of a thing. And it doesn't have to be so hard, and it doesn't have to go all the way. The universe isn't asking you to go to like, to be a hippie, or to like not have any bounds. The universe isn't asking you. It's asking you to balance the rigidity with which you see things, which is probably why you struggle here, because you only see it, you can only be at 10 or 1. You can't come in the middle and be at like 5 or 6. And so when you're at 1, it's like, whatever you want. And when you're at 10, you're like, go here, do that. Da, 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 da. And it's like, people are like, no, this is too much. We'll take 1. We'll take you like whatever we want, because 10 is too much. And you don't seem to have a middle. And so I feel like you need to have a middle, Aquarius. And I think the key to finding that middle, to finding that balance, is this Zen place, and getting in touch with the child in you, and getting in touch with the parts of you that laugh, and that color outside the line, and the crayons, and that color outside the line. You want to get in touch with that part of you. And you'll find that you have resources, that you have time, you have energy, you have love, you have all of that to spare. But because you're in this rigid way of thinking, Aquarius, and way of being, you don't see it, because it's like the lines are like this and this. And if you're in here like this, you don't even realize all this empty space around here. Now's the time. Yeah, so that's my Aquarius reading. Let me look at the time for crayons, number 6. Watch out for the tendency to be way too left-brained for your own good. And start spending more time getting right. Step outside of the box of ego-based thinking patterns and reactivate your psychic sense and creative soul with some creative and artistic endeavors. Life becomes sterile and intellectual when you forget to exercise your right brain. This card invites you to release your inner artist and urges you to express your sensual side. Have some creative fun. Color, paint, sing, dance, doodle, and no, just thinking about it won't suffice. You have to do something artsy to get out of the uninspired and predictable world of five-sensory rote living. You are presently at risk of overthinking, overanalyzing, and overworking your left brain. All death to your higher vibes and a free-spirited, sixth-sensory life. It doesn't matter what you do or how well you do it. It just matters that you express your artistic soul and put yourself solidly back into the flow of good vibrations. So you can't be on one side or the other. You have to be flowing within it. So that's my reading today for you, Aquarius. I hope that you understand it and that you can apply it to your life. www.nixvillage.com is my website. And I just had a thought. The book talks about getting in touch with your sensual side. Tomorrow, August 19th, at Skin Deep Wellness Spa on 4th Avenue in Coatesville, they're having a sensual yoga class. And if you get a chance, check it out on Facebook. On her website, it's Skin Deep Wellness Spa in Coatesville. And it's Shakira Davis. You should check her out, Aquarius. Have a wonderful day.